here. Mother had to go to the city, and I'm going to cook dinner.
Well, with your own little hands.
Uh-huh. And you're coming over.
Well, I'll be over, Peg. Right after dinner.
National Broadcasting Company invites you to listen to your favorite family, folks, Meet the Meeks. Yes, friends, once again, you're invited to Meet the Meeks, the Mortimer Meek, who live on Elm Street in Civic Center. Today, there's a buzz of excitement in the little white house with the green shutters as Peggy Meek and her best friend Jill Donovan discuss the situation.
And, Jill, when I got home from school today, there was this note from Mom. Listen. Peggy, dear, your Uncle Louie and I have taken the car and are driving to the city. You'll find some hash in the refrigerator. Hastily with love, Mother. Jill?
Yes?
Jill, we're going to give a dinner party.
Oh, thanks, Peg. But the food at the Donovan household is very good and dependable.
We're going to have a party with boys.
Oh, Mother's cooking is... boys? Oh, Peg. I'm devoted to hash. Who are the boys?
Well, I thought I'd call Elmer Nelson.
Elmer Nelson. That's square.
Elmer has always been a perfect gentleman with me.
I know. He bores me, too.
Well, I thought Howard Smith.
Howie Smith. Oh, Mr. Dreamboat of 1947. The most popular boy in school.
Of course, I'll have to get Pop's permission, but that'll be easy. Pop practically goes to pieces when Mom is away.
Peg, does he still doze off after he finishes eating?
Uh-huh. Why?
The perfect chaperone.
Well, Mr. Meek, how do?
Well, right. Hello, Lily. I was just on my way home. I've been phoning Mrs. Meek all afternoon, but nobody answers.
Isn't that the way of it, though? The man is always the last one to know. Prepare yourself, Mr. Meek.
Prepare myself? Lily, what are you talking about?
Mrs. Meek telephoned me and advised me that my once-weekly appearance today was canceled. She's gone off to the city with her brother, Mr. Louie.
Oh.
She said she'd made up hash and that Peggy would warm it up.
Oh, dear, Lily, this is terrible. Why, I've invited one of my most important business contacts to dinner. I certainly can't serve hash to Mr. Longgreen. Why, no, he's used to the best of everything.
Yeah, and hash is the worst of everything.
Yeah. Well, Lily, look, you just have to help me out. Now, you prepare our dinner tonight.
Mr. Meek, it depresses me to tell you that I will be unable to make a return engagement to your household today.
Oh.
I'm already booked to cook for the Ganders tonight. I'm going to serve them a tomato surprise. Mrs. Gander asked me to stuff the tomatoes with something that would really surprise them.
Yeah, well, what are you going to stuff them with?
Mexican jumping beans.
Hurry, Jill. We've got to try to find Pop somewhere downtown. He was out when I called the office, and I want him to give us permission for our party.
Howie Smith. Flutter, flutter, flutter.
I wonder if Howie would really come. After all, he's an older man. He must be nearly 18.
Howie Smith. Those dark brown eyes. Those long, wavy eyelashes. Those ears like Clark Gable. Those...
Ugh. Funny. It sounded like you said ugh.
Look on the corner.
Hiya, Peggy.
Elmer Nelson.
That's what I mean.
Oh, hiya, Peggy. Are you going downtown? I am, too. Well, that is, I'm not going anywhere in particular, but I
You thought if Peg was going downtown, you'd go downtown, too. Oh, that's sweet, Elmer. Real sweet.
I was talking to Peggy.
We're looking for my father, Elmer. As soon as we find him, we're going to ask you to come to dinner and spend the evening.
Providing you bring Howie Smith with you.
And providing we find my father and get permission.
Oh, your father's on his way home, or I think he is. I saw him talking to Lily, and he was headed toward your house, Peggy.
Oh, we'd better turn back, Jill. Pop's will be awfully confused when he finds Mom and Louie gone.
Oh, I could come along, Peggy. Maybe I could help or do something for you. Or just hang around till it's time to eat.
You find Howie Smith, Elmer, and ask him about tonight.
Okay. But I don't know why we need that big ox for.
Elmer, Howie is mature, interesting, glamorous.
Maybe. And so's Gregory Peck. But do I bother looking for Gregory Peck? No. I leave him alone and he leaves me alone. Do I have to, Peggy?
Yes, Elmer, dear, and hurry.
Bye, Elmer, dear. We're depending on you. So, good hunting.
Well, I wonder who that could be. Peggy, will you answer the back door, please? I don't know where Peggy is. Oh, well, that's... Oh, wait, Lily. Well, then you did decide to come over and help me out.
No, Mr. Meek. Came over to see if I could borrow some napkins for Mrs. Gander. The largest ones you have, please. You know how Mr. Gander gestures with his knife and fork.
Yes, I understand. Well, you know where Agatha keeps her linen, so help yourself.
Mrs. Gander and I are extremely grateful.
Oh, dear Lily, I had hoped you were going to help me.
Believe me, Mr. Meek, I would love to assist you, but I'm pledged to Mrs. Gander. However, Harold will do what he can.
Harold?
Harold, this is... Harold Hartmeyer, come out of that flower bed! My cousin Harold, Mr. Meek, he's just crazy about flowers.
Here you are, Cousin Louie, a bouquet. I picked them myself.
I am touched, Harold. This is Mr. Meek, the one you're going to help out.
Oh, hiya, Shorty. Well, let's get going. I'll get things organized for you like you've never seen them organized in your whole life.
And we looked everywhere for you, Pop. Didn't we, Jill?
We sure did, Mr. Meek. It was a regular scavenger hunt.
Yes.
And now that we found you, can we have Elmer and Howie over for dinner, can we?
Just an informal party, Mr. Meek. Peggy and I'll heat up the hash with Mrs. Meek left. And then
Now, please, girls, may I say one word? Well, thank you very much. Now, not knowing that your mother would leave so suddenly, Peggy, I invited a business contact of mine, Mr. Longgreen, to dinner tonight.
Pop, you didn't.
Well, now, I'm just as unhappy about it as you are, dear. Now, I'll have to take him out to dinner.
Then can we have the hash, Mr. Meek?
Yes, you may, Jill. I'll take Mr. Longgreen out, and then I'll hurry back home, and you can go right ahead with your party.
Oh, Pop, thanks. You're wonderful.
Oh, like she says, you're wonderful.
Well, I'd like to have something go my way once in a while. I'm just a little tired of being wonderful.
But you are. Now, let's see. We'll have hash and a tossed salad and a cooked vegetable. Come on, let's see what's in the refrigerator, Jill. Now, let's see. Mom would leave the hash in this bowl.
Take the cover off, Peggy. I'm drooling. Hash. And how we smell.
What the... Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Well, daughter, what is it?
Where the hash ought to be.
It isn't.
There's a note.
A note?
Listen. Had to have a quick snack. Never take a trip without building up my strength. Know you'll understand. Signed, Louie.
Yes.
Oh, Pop. Yikes! What's that?
That is Harold Hartmeyer, Lily's cousin. I think he's in the basement.
Well, what's he doing?
Oh, he's helping me out, he says.
Helping you out with what?
Well, that's what I haven't yet discovered. Well, Peggy, now suppose you and Jill run down to the store and pick up something for your little party. And...
Premium Franks with relish and mustard.
Some potato chips.
Oh, Pop, you're wonderful.
Yes. Well, now, run along, and I'll see if I can get rid of Harold Hartmeyer. Well, now, really, Harold, I appreciate all you've done. So now if
don't give it another thought, Shorty. Cousin Wooly said to fix you up, and that's what I'm going to do.
That's what I was afraid of.
Now, take this living room. That wire running to that lamp. It's right out where anybody could trip on it. Here, I'll just run it behind the radiator.
Yeah, well, now be careful, Harold. That cord's almost worn out, and the insulation's broken. If it touches the radiator, it might short circuit.
Are you telling me, Shorty, I'm an undiscovered Tom Edison when it comes to electricity? You just lift up the wire like this and string it behind the radiator.
Well, Harold, you look more like Benjamin Franklin than Thomas Edison.
Hey, that did something awful to me. Everything's gone black.
Well, no wonder. You blew out the light.
Oh, that's a relief. I thought it got me.
Yes?
The light in the kitchen just went out.
Just as we put the franks in the oven.
Yes, I know. Harold, we blew out a fuse.
Don't get excited, girls. Keep cool. I'll fix it. How do we fix it, Shorty?
Well, it's easy. You just put in another fuse.
Right. I just want to see if you do.
Oh, the doorbell. We'll get it popped. And hurry and get the light fixed, won't you? We're cooking dinner.
Yes, dear. Now, Harold, suppose you let me replace the fuse, You take it easy.
Nothing doing. My cousin Lily told me to take care of things, and I'm going to do just that.
Just that, yes. Well, very well. Follow me. You'll have to go down to the basement. Ouch! I marked my shin on that footstool.
Oh, boy, are you clumsy. Imagine a chump that can't even find his way around his own house in the dark. Why,
That's lovely. Just stay down on your hands and knees, Harold. Don't worry about the table. It's an old one anyway.
Hey, turn the flashlight over this way, Shorty, so I can see where I'm going. Oh, thanks. Hey, what you doing?
Hey, I'm opening the fuse box.
Oh.
Yes. There. Now, to get out the burnt-out fuse, one that looks cloudy.
Hey, be careful. Don't get mixed up with that wire.
Which wire?
This one, right here.
That one, yes.
Father, are you all right? Oh, Mr. Hartsmeyer, are you all right?
All right. I've been electrocuted. If you stuck a bulb in my mouth, it'd light up.
Could you please hurry up with those lights? I think the franks are burning. Oh, don't hurry, Mr. Meek. They're burned. Mr. Meek, do I have to keep sitting here in the dark next to the window holding this flashlight?
Well, Jill, I'm afraid that's the only way my friend, Mr. Longgreen, and your friends, Elmer and Howie, will know there's anybody at home.
Okay, but I sure feel like Paul Revere's friend. You know, one is by day, two is by night.
Oh, Father, I am just desolate. The franks are burned. Our plans are ruined.
Now, Peggy, things could be far worse.
They could?
Yes, Harold Hartsmeyer could still be here, helping out.
He sure got discouraged when you told him you thought the two of you'd have to climb up on the roof to fix the electric wires.
I wonder when everybody will come. As if I cared.
Sure is dark. Too bad I didn't make photography my hobby.
Well, why, Jill?
Oh, I was just thinking. I could use your whole house for a dark room. I wonder where Howie is. Oh, how dismal.
Now I wonder what's keeping Mr. Longgreen. I called the hotel, and they said he'd started out. Did you hear someone tapping?
I think it's someone tapping at the window next to you. I'll turn the flashlight that way real suddenly. Now. Yikes! Forrest Shylock!
Oh, don't be silly, Jill. It's Elmer.
Oh, there's a resemblance. Kind of a strong one, too.
Well, I wonder what Elmer's doing at the window. Open it up, Peggy.
Peggy, is that you? Are you all right? Is everything okay?
Elmer, what in the world is wrong with you? Why are you snooping around our windows like that?
Oh, it was those two men at the corner.
What two men at which corner,
The
Elmer?
corner of Green and 6th. I heard them under the street light. One of them was that goofy cousin of Lily.
Mr. Hartsmeyer?
Oh, that's the one. This other man was asked him where the Meeks house was, and Lily's cousin told the man not to come here.
Yeah, oh, good heavens, why?
Oh, he said the house was full of maniacs. They tried to electrocute him and set fire to him.
Oh, my.
Well, the man said thank you, and he went back downtown. And Howie Smith, he was with me. Well, Howie decided he didn't want to come over either.
Oh, Howie, dream boy.
Now, please, Jill, please. Elmer, did you get a good look at the man who was headed here?
Oh, sure, Mr. Meek. He had a suit on.
Yes.
And a necktie. And a hat.
Yes.
I think it was a gray hat.
Little Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, now, please, dear, please, Peggy. Elmer, wasn't there anything else about the man that you can remember?
He was just the guy with the face.
With the face.
Oh, yeah. I don't suppose this is important. He said his name was Longgreen.
Longgreen? Oh, my customer. Oh.
Golly, now what?
All right now. Come on out with your hands up. I got you covered like a tent.
It's a policeman. I think I hear my mother calling me.
Oh, great heavens. Is that a gun?
It ain't no Roman candle.
Now, officer, I don't know what this is all about, but won't you come in? Yeah, I mean, take the front door off your shoulders, shake the splinters off, and...
Oh, no, you don't. You don't lure me into that dark room to be slugged by one of your bloodthirsty gang.
Gang? What are you talking about?
Don't give me that innocent stuff. I'm new on the force, but I seen you sneaking around in here with flashlights.
But, officer,
One false move, and I'll take this club and tap out "I surrender, dear" on your skull.
What is this? A preview of the next Humphrey Bogart picture?
Oh, a gun ball with the funny answers, huh? Well, you can all tell it to the judge. Come on.
Now, please. Now, look, officer, go away, please. We're not burglars. We live here.
Ha! That's a twist. And I suppose after this, you move right down to the vault at the First National Bank, huh? Come on.
But, officer, we do live here. He's my father.
Yeah, she's right. He's her father.
He's right. He's my best friend.
He's right. I'm the friend of her best friend.
Now, wait a minute. Am I going nuts, or did that voice come out of the window?
Well, that's Elmer. He came to warn us.
Oh, he did he? So, you're confessing you were burglarizing this house, and that Elmer is your lookout.
But, officer...
You shut up.
You shut up.
And you, Elmer, you climb in through that window with your hands over your head, or I'll plug you.
Don't shoot, officer. I'm coming in. I'm coming in.
Well, I'll be a midget. Now, that's another twist.
Hey, well, that's just about enough, officer. Now, if you turn your flashlight on this boy, you'll see that he's just a boy. And these girls are girls. And I'm
A fig. I get it. You're the mastermind over this gang of kids.
Look, I'm Mortimer Meek, and I'm a respectable citizen. So, come on, take us down to the police station, and we'll soon see whether you're right or we're right.
Let's tell him, Mr. Meek. My father will have something to say about this. He's a lawyer.
And so will mine. He's an alderman.
And my father's a taxpayer.
Yes. Well, officer?
Look, folks, what do you say we just forget the whole thing? I didn't see you. You didn't see me. Just go on with whatever you were doing when I interrupted you.
Yes, well, very well. Good night, officer. And would you please take the door frame off your shoulders?
Gladly.
Yeah, well, I was fond of that door. Kept people out.
Personally, I got no friends. I don't get together with nobody and play games. I don't like to sit in the dark. My father's got no influence. And I'm glad of it. Good night.
Well, now, children, let's assess the damages. 1, the electricity is off, at least until tomorrow, thanks to Harold. 2, the francs are black cinders.
I tore my pants.
Howie was frightened off by Harold. We've had no food, no party.
Yeah, and my customer, Mr. Longgreen, didn't come over, and I've probably lost a very important business deal.
As for me, when I left home, I forgot something.
What did you forget, Jill?
I forgot to stay there.
Well, I suppose we just have to make the best of it. Now, how about you 3 coming down to Green's drugstore with me?
Oh, gosh, Mr. Meek, thanks. Peggy, can I walk with you?
I suppose so.
Well, Jill?
I don't know, Mr. Meek. After all the excitement we've had, even a super-duper chocolate marshmallow strawberry delight with bananas on the side seems awfully tame.
Pop,
Huh?
I've got an idea.
Oh, please, Peggy.
Oh, this one's a creamy one. Elmer,
Yes, Peggy?
you go down to Green's drugstore with Pop.
Oh.
And Jill, you come with me.
What for? Where to? Why?
Come on, I haven't time to explain. But if I'm successful, we'll all be happy yet.
Well, goodbye, Mr. Meek. Elmer, when you're both sitting comfortably under the nice bright lights at Green's drugstore, shed a tear for me. I'll be with Peggy.
Mr. Meek,
Yes, Elmer?
could I I talk to you about something personal, please?
Well, now, Elmer, don't you think you ought to go into personal matters with your dad?
Oh, no. Every time I start to talk about personal matters to my dad, he just shakes his head, sadly.
Sadly. Well, Elmer, what is on your mind?
Well, do you think that is if a girl likes a boy? I mean, when a boy likes a girl, well, you know, Mr. Meek.
Thank you for the compliment, Elmer. Now, if you'll start all over again, perhaps we can work it out,
It's no use. It's too complicated for anybody. I guess you have to suffer. Yeah, that's it. You just have to suffer.
Yes, well, suppose we both just suffer in silence, until we get to Green's drugstore.
Mr. Meek!
Oh.
Mr. Meek!
Oh, yes. Hello, Lily. Well, is the party at Mrs. Gander's over?
Oh, it sure is. Finished with a bang. After they ate, one of the guests, just for a laugh, put a lampshade on his head, and we nearly died. Then Mr. Gander plugged him into the wall, and he nearly died.
Well, that sounds very reminiscent, Lily. It's too bad your cousin Harold missed it.
Oh, it was most exciting, Mr. Meek. Just like an Abbott and Costello movie. This one guest, he thought up a new game, called it parlor hockey.
Parlor hockey? Well, after what I've been through, I'd rather not hear about it, but go ahead.
Well, this one fella, he divided everybody into two teams and gave each person an umbrella to use as a hockey stick. Everybody but Mrs. Gander.
What was Mrs. Gander doing?
Calling her insurance company. Well, Mr. Meek, sure has been enjoyable to visit with you. Tell Mrs. Meek I'll see her next week from a next scheduled appearance. And if you need any more fixing around the house, please feel free to call my cousin Harold. Bye.
Goodbye, Lily.
Mr. Meek, when Lily said her cousin Harold, did she mean that
Please, Elmer, please, don't mention that name. At least not until we've gotten down to Green's drugstore, and I've had an opportunity to brace myself with a double chocolate malted.
Look, Peg, do we have to ask that policeman? I've got a hunch that he'd rather not have anything more to do with us.
What he thinks doesn't interest me in the least. He's a servant of the people. Why, he's our servant. Yours and mine.
Well, you keep him. I'll get along without servants.
Officer! Oh, officer! Could you please come over here?
Why, sure, lady. What can I do for... You two. What's up? Want to play hide and seek in the dark some more?
I'll thank you to be civil to citizens. Don't forget, you're a servant of the people.
Servant of the... Look, please get off my beat. Go somewhere else. Bother some other policeman.
Oh, now stop acting like a little boy. We merely want to ask you a question.
Okay, what's the question?
Well, supposing it was vital, a matter of life and death, for one person to get in touch with another person, to explain something that second person didn't understand, would it be considered illegal for that first person to get to see that second person if that second person didn't want to be seen by the first person, she means? Well, would it?
Look, I'm just a rookie cop. I'm as brave as the next guy. I want to keep Civic Center nice and safe for the citizens. But I am not a Philadelphia lawyer. I am not a Supreme Court judge. And I will not help you compound a felony and commit a crime. So go away, far away, and let me meet up with some nice, quiet, two-gun killer that don't ask questions.
Oh, well, now let me get this straight, girls. First, your father invited me to come over for dinner, and he didn't know your mother had gone out of town.
That's right, Mr. Longgreen. And Mom had left some hash for dinner.
But her Uncle Louie ate the hash. Her Uncle Louie has a very fine appetite.
And then this Harold person short-circuited the lights.
Uh-huh. And then burned out the fuse box.
So that the Franks got burned up, too.
And Harold is the one that told me your house was occupied by suicidal maniacs.
That's right. That was just before Elmer came to warn us.
And that awful policeman broke down the front door.
So, Mr. Longgreen, won't you come down to Green's drugstore with us, please? It'll be the only bright spot in our day.
Well, young ladies, you win. I'll do it. Besides, I want to see my friend Meeks. Any man who can go through a day like this and survive certainly deserves my business.
Watch the lights, folks. Dangerous to cross against traffic.
Hello!
Oh, you two again.
Hello, officer. How is the dear servant of the people?
Oh, is this the officer? The one who had the door around his neck? The one who thought Elmer was a midget?
Oh, Mr. Laundry. Oh, Mr. Laundry. You slay me.
Mr. Longreen, eh? You don't live here, do you?
No.
Oh, don't be silly. Mr. Longreen is Pop's business friend from the city.
From the city, eh? Well, Mr. Longreen from the city?
You're under arrest. Under arrest? What for?
Disturbing the peace, disorderly conduct, mocking the uniform of the Civic Center Police, and resisting an officer.
But I haven't resisted.
You will. You will. Now, you two beat it. And you, Mr. Longreen, start resisting.
And that's how it happened, Pop. Honestly, we meant well.
We meant real well.
Yeah, well, I guess I shouldn't have waited to have that double malted. Here, Elmer.
Yes, sir.
You pay for the food and ice cream, will you, Elmer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, and please, then the three of you go straight home. And don't speak to anyone. Anyone, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Father.
I'll go down to the police station and see if I can get my friend Mr. Longreen out. And Peggy,
Yes, Father.
if I don't come home from the jail, you'll know I've decided to stay over with Mr. Longreen and get my share of peace and quiet. Hello? Who? Oh, yes. Yes, this is Mortimer Meek. Long distance? Oh, yeah, well, hello, Agatha. Oh, you had an exciting day, hmm? Well, good. No, the usual around here. What? Louie was almost arrested for going through a stop sign? Good. And you gave the policeman a piece of your mind? And I suppose he gave you back a ticket? You talked the policeman out of it, eh? How's that again? Oh, you think the policemen here in Civic Center are much more polite. Well, dear, that's a matter of opinion. Strictly a matter of opinion.
Next week, same time, same station, you have a date to Meet the Meeks. Be sure to tune in on your favorite family when Jill Donovan yells out,
Peggy! Peggy!
Be quiet, Jill. My Pops is taking a rest.
What did you say?
I said my father is trying to take a day of rest.
Oh, never mind, dear. I'm up now.
Oh, Father, I'm so sorry. Did Jill wake you up?
No, dear. You did. Telling Jill to be quiet.
Mr. Meek is played by Forrest Lewis, Peggy by Beryl Vaughn, and Jill by Mary Frances Desmond. Others heard on today's performance were Alan Price, Arthur Peterson, Stanley Shule, and Annette Sargent. Music arranged and played by Elwin Owen. Meet the Meeks is written and directed by Les Weinrod. Be sure to join us again next Saturday over these same stations when the National Broadcasting Company again invites you to Meet the Meeks. This is Ed Allen speaking. This is the National Broadcasting Company.